Hold on.
There we go.
Blooper reel.
There we go.
There we go. The whistle.
There we go. Good evening and welcome to tonight's edition of The Final Whistle from yours truly, Jackson Johnson, and my partner in crime, Austin Williams, as we'll be going over quite a lot on the recap of Week 10 of the 2025 college football season. I hadn't had anything to do since the Crimson Tide are on a bye week, so I'm like, you know what? I got some time to kill. I'll be doing a little final whistle. Why not? And none other with my friend Robin, Austin Williams. But we call him Friend Robin on Final Whistle and Pits Analysis. And let me tell you something, folks. You're going to be in for a wild ride. How you doing tonight, good buddy?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Jackson. I hopefully you enjoyed your bye week. Because you all had a bye week because you got LSU in 2 weeks. Well, now 1 week now as we sit here, but hopefully you enjoyed a nice bye week.
And we always get the laughs from
stressful, but we got it done in
Diesel.
Blacksburg.
Oh man, we always get the laughs from Caden Diesel Free beating pussies. Well, Penn
Okay.
State, but but yeah, it's yeah for those that are not too crazy about the bad lane, which I mean we don't discourage bad lane. You're good, Caden Diesel Free. So you say whatever you want, good buddy. But I call Penn State Poontang State. That's what I call them. University of Poontang State.
Hey, excuse me, Caden. Excuse me. He says, I've been lifting weights and Austin was eating Twinkies. Excuse me. I was at the basketball gym today. I'm at the basketball gym 6 days a week when I'm not working. Thank you very much. I ain't eating Twinkies. I never ate a Twinkie. Number one. Anywho, get out of here. Get out of here. Waste of space. Anywho, this is our show. Our show. Anywho,
Great talk about Penn State. Oh my god! Like I'm just gonna call Penn.
Jackson. I didn't even get to finish. I didn't even get a chance to finish my thing yet because we're dealing with Mr. Hayden over here. Yes, we do. Anywho, a good win for Louisville. Jackson, there's a certain team down in Florida. Well, actually, two teams in Florida, but one in particular you kind of get to take a bit of bragging rights with, which we'll get to that. And one that came back a couple weeks ago, and then they got beat by none other than this team up here. And Hummus says, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you, Hummus.
Good evening,
Hummus, happy after Hallows Eve.
Happy All Saints.
Set your clocks.
Happy All Saints Day.
Yes. Don't forget, tonight is time change, so when you wake up in the morning, you might be a little more tired.
Yeah.
But
we fall
little
back
score
update.
So
we get an extra hour of sleep.
Extra hour, yes. I'll get it right. But Jackson, let's get into Week 10 because that is one thing that will not fall. Well, some teams fell, but we'll talk about that. Cincinnati's getting their butt blistered right now by Utah in Salt Lake. And Jackson, if this keeps up, you might win this bet. San Jose State, Jackson game's not over yet. You're right. But San Jose State got it done. Jackson, let's move on to today's games. Ohio State took care of Penn State in convincing fashion. Julian Saying Jackson, 2023, 4 touchdowns. Second half, Ohio State looked good, but Penn State
is him.
But Jackson, Penn State made this a game for the first half. It was 17-14 going into the break, Jackson. Penn State showed a little life. But then Ohio State put their dominance on and got it done. Is there anything else we should add to this game, or if any of our Buckeyes fans
about Poontang State? I mean, Penn State. No, Penn State sucks. 2025 is a wash. It's all over for them. They're never going to a bowl game this year.
Well, they're only 3-5, Jackson. If they can win out and go 7-5,
Oh, they're
they've
going
got a
to.
chance.
They're going to get. Here's the summary of the rest of the 2025 season for Penn State. And I'm looking at their schedule as of now. So next week, they've got Indiana coming to their backyard. Indiana is going to blister that ass. Then they got to go to Michigan State, which which I mean that's a toss up. 2 weeks, and then November 22nd, Nebraska will win a tight one over Penn State. Because that's what we see with Nebraska. Like all their games are tight, and most of their games, except for tonight and against Michigan, they win tight ones. So that's been like their thing all season. And Rutgers, that's going to be a toss up for Penn State. I don't even think Penn State's going to care about that one. They're just like, I just want to get through this. And Will Smith of the Dodgers has helped them take the lead as they are winning 5-4 in the top of the 11th inning in Game 7 of the 2025 World Series.
Steve says, I'm just listening this week unless y'all make me break my silence. Listen here, Steve.
Well,
Steve,
thank
good
you,
buddy.
I won't
make you break your silence, but Jackson might here in a minute with Miami because Jackson's been he's been salivating. Jackson's like a lion when he sees a baby gazelle with Miami. He's ready to pounce on him and beat him up.
I'm mean, but I'm not that mean. Ugh.
But anywho, good win for Ohio State. There's nothing really much to say about this game. I mean, unless you are like want to get deep into like the statistical stats of things, which we can if you want to, but then we just be here all night. I mean, that's what the Voice of College Football Ohio State channel and Bucknuts 247 Sports is for. They get deep in the weeds. We're just here to get you in and out, like a restaurant. But Jackson, Indiana took care of business against Maryland. Anything you want to say about this game?
Maryland sucks. Another dominant victory for Indiana. I cannot help but feel like regardless of who wins the Big Ten between Indiana and Ohio State, in the Big Ten, we know Indiana is going to be making a run in the playoffs. I feel like that's going to happen real soon. Caden doesn't think Indiana's worth a rat's butt. Well, we know
Hold
that.
on, I want to acknowledge this.
Louisville's not going to beat Ohio State. Everybody knows that.
Whoa. Time out. Listen here. Do you all not know who our head coach is? Jeff Brom. And guess what? He beat Ohio State once before. So, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say we would, but I think there's a possibility. It's a slim one because Jeff Brom knows how to play Ohio State. So, I would look forward to it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say we would win. I want that on record right here, right now. I don't think we would beat Ohio State, but I think Jeff Brom knows how to win that game, and I think we could keep it competitive. But, and Steve says Indiana ain't making no run.
Last year's wasn't, obviously, but this year's, that's a whole. I mean, if you're beating Oregon at Autzen Stadium, I think you can do anything in the world of college football.
That's true. I mean,
because like if Ohio State, that next team we're going to talk about, that Georgia team, I'll tell you right now, and I think the chat could agree with this. Ohio State, if they played Georgia, they would beat the living hell out of Georgia. If Indiana played Georgia, Indiana would beat the hell out of Georgia. I think we can all agree on that. I mean,
Jackson, we got him to break
Mike Harbaugh is a
already.
complete imbecile as offensive coordinator, and I think we're all.
Hold
I
on,
think
hold on,
we're
hold
all
on,
going to relearn
hold
that
on,
lesson in the playoffs.
hold on, Jackson. We're still talking about Indiana. We got Steve to break his silence already. We're doing good, Jackson. See, that's the power of us. But to this point though, since Jackson wants to jump ahead real fast, good win for Indiana. Jackson, is there any way that they would lose any game possibly coming up that would hurt, or do you think they're going to win out?
I mean, the only game I could see them losing at this point is like the Big Ten title against Ohio State. But I don't see them losing to Penn State, Wisconsin, or Purdue. I mean, they'll just beat the hell out of them. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. If your coach has a resting bitch face after a 63-10 win, keep him. That's what I say. But I mean, Indiana's keeping him, obviously, but you want a coach
I'm
like
not
that.
I'm gonna say Jackson, they could lose to Purdue because it's a rivalry game.
They're not.
Purdue almost beat Michigan tonight. Purdue almost beat Michigan tonight in the Big House, which we'll talk about that here in a minute.
Yeah, but
it's a
Michigan would get
possibility.
blistered if they played Indiana this year. That's the thing.
Listen, Jackson, you know our good buddies, John and TJ, if they were here right now, they'd be telling you some not so nice things. Because even they would have to. Jackson, I think if the game is played in Ann Arbor, I think Michigan could win that football game. Even our Ohio State contingent, Jackson.
I mean, Indiana won in the Big House last year. So, I mean.
No, that was in Indiana.
Oh, that was in Indiana. Well, I mean, I think if they played at the Big House this year, Indiana win that one. My bad.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jack. Listen, Jackson. There's levels to this. Like Indiana, they're like a tier 2, good buddy, right? Like what they did against Oregon, I'm not discrediting them. That's a great win. I'm proud of them and good for Jeffrey. But you got to think, Jackson, Michigan and Ohio State are up here. They're the big dogs. You think Indiana's ready for that?
Oh, yeah. I think Indiana's set, ready to go.
Okay. And according to Caden, Indiana ain't rats. Listen, we'll see in due time. Like, listen, I got nothing against Indiana. See, Steve says I'm cooking. See, I'm cooking up, Jackson. But in all seriousness, though, I mean, no, to kind of put a bow on it, I mean, Indiana's a good team. Maybe even a great team. Because they did beat Oregon.
Hold on. Connor FIFA is taking a bunt, making a sacrifice bunt. Time run for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 11th. You got Yamamoto at the mound. Okay, you got some white bearded guy. Shoot, I'm forgetting his name.
White bearded guy. What are you watching?
I'm watching the damn Blue Jays, man. Like I got the Blue Jays and Dodgers, and I'm no Joe Butt, but I'm doing my best. But I tell you what. And okay, the Dodgers are kind of like, okay, what the hell are we doing? The fuck are we doing? We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what they're doing. So they're just kind of figuring out. They're just like, what do we do, Scoop? What do we do, Scoop? And okay, we got Barger number 47. He is doing his little shimmy. He's doing his little shimmy, doing his stretch before he gets ready to go hit. Oh,
but Jackson,
Addison Barger, there it is. A third baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays. He has a chance to win, to get a game-winning run, but he has a chance to tie the game. If I were him personally, I do a little sacrifice, but that's just me now. Yeah, fuck Maryland. They suck. move on with Maryland. We're ready to talk about some Georgia, Florida.
Hold on, Jackson. Yeah, yeah, I ain't done yet. Anywho,
Maryland
Jackson,
sucked.
can Maryland still make a? Can
No, they
Maryland still make a
suck.
bowl
Mike
game?
Lossie's
I'll
a
leave it.
sucky coach.
All right then, fine.
But
yeah, Jackson, we'll see. Go
I
ahead.
will be fair. I will be fair. We'll take a look at the rest of Maryland's schedule. Okay, that's a ball. Okay, ball 3 for the Blue Jays. Anyway, so the rest schedule for
Let's look at
Maryland.
Maryland's schedule.
Okay, Rutgers is a toss-up. Okay, ball 4. Take your base for Addison Barger.
They go at Rutgers, at Illinois, Michigan at home, and then Michigan State on rivalry week.
Well, yeah, they beat they beat piece of shit team, piece of shit team, piece of shit team, bad Wisconsin team.
They beat Wisconsin.
Yeah, but Wisconsin's a piece of shit this year. And Alejandro
going
Kirk
to camp,
is at the bat. Huh?
Jackson, but going to Camp Randall and winning is hard, though. Give them some credit.
It should be, but it's a cinch to win at Camp Randall this year. That's bad. Hamas Hero has the right idea. Maryland needs to move off of light sleep. Same thing every year. That program has a higher ceiling than what we see, and a foul ball from from the fat boy.
Yamamoto.
Oh man, oh crap! His internet walked out. Dadgummit. And oh my god, his internet crapped out for a bit.
I hit the back on the ESPN thing. I hit back on the StreamYard.
You hit the wrong button, man. You hit the wrong button, and let's see. Let's see. Kirk.
Dodgers win.
Broken bat. Double play by the Dodgers. And the Los Angeles Dodgers repeat as your World Series champions in Major League Baseball.
That is depressing.
And the drought continues for the Toronto Blue Jays, which of course dates back to 1993. Yep. Everybody at the Dodgers is hugging one another. Everybody's sharing. There's sad faces in Toronto. There's a bearded dude with a tattoo. Sad. Dodgers are happy. A 40-year-old white woman is crying tears of joy that you usually see at the Oscars. No, that's from the Oscars. You're not seeing that on Fox, of course, but you get my point, of course. And Dodgers are celebrating.
But Jackson,
they're all happy. We're not though, but the Dodgers are.
But Jackson, now that the World Series is over, now let's get back to our show. Regularly scheduled program.
Well, the Braves next.
Georgia.
The world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
You're going to let me speak here? Anywho.
We're very
unorganized. Finding ways to win.
We are sorry.
Listen here. This is what our show is. We're unorganized juvenile people. But Jackson, Georgia keeps finding ways to win. And I know people don't like the phrase, but Georgia just keeps on winning. That a win is a win. They do it pretty. They do it ugly. They do it nasty. They just keep winning, Jackson. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, by how many points. Kirby Smart and these boys keep winning. And Jackson, here's the thing, too. Florida had many chances to win this football game. That's the thing that I think a lot of people are getting upset at. That Georgia keeps winning these games, but teams keep shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, Jackson, going for it on fourth down was the right idea, but just a bad play call when they went for it, when they were up 20-17. And I know some people even said, take the points there and you'll be in good shape. Well, I understand why you go for it. You're playing Georgia. You're playing one of your biggest rivals. You're 3-4. Basically, you got nothing to lose. You're not playing scared because if I don't win this game, I'm gonna miss the playoff. Nothing like that. But it's one of them. I think it was the wrong play call. I mean, you got a quarterback like DJ Lagway, and you decide to run the ball between the tackles when Georgia shifted into the center, and it's just like change the play call or run a boot, do something to get him out on the edge. But give credit to Georgia; they keep winning, they keep finding ways. And Jackson, Georgia may win their whole way to another national title.
No, they're not.
I mean, they just keep finding ways.
They're not going. They'll win their regular season games and have their little heroic moments. But what's going to happen is they're going to come up short again in the playoffs like they did last year.
I don't know, Jackson.
It's like a Phineas and Ferb episode. Like, you know the formula. That's what happens with the Bulldogs. That happened last year, and it's going to happen again this year.
But they keep winning, though, Jackson. That's the thing.
I don't care. I don't care.
But, Jackson, they keep winning, Jackson. And here's the thing.
Do you want them to? That's my question.
Do I want them to keep winning? Not really. But here's the thing, though, Jackson. We have to sit here and be unbiased as possible. We just have to sit here and acknowledge the fact Georgia keeps winning. Georgia finds ways to win. They're not doing it pretty like Indiana. They're not doing it pretty like last.
It's not that exciting when it's against a 3-win Florida team. Like, this Florida team is terrible. But that's the thing, though,
Jackson. They escaped Ole Miss. They escaped Ole Miss. They had Bama right on the cusp. If Bama was gutsy and drew up that play at the end, like they keep finding ways to hang in there. They went on the road to Knoxville and beat Tennessee after being down by almost 20. They keep finding ways,
well, that's because Tennessee lost out on the red. They ran out of Bobby Hill Riz that day, which we'll get to later tonight.
Bobby Hill Riz. But that's the thing, though, Jackson. They just keep winning. And I just got this gut feeling, Jackson. Georgia's just going to keep winning like this, and they're going to win the whole thing.
No, they're not.
Jackson,
they're not
I got a bad feeling about it. And Kirby Smart, Georgia's going to win it all. They're going to win. What?
No.
They're going to win it all.
Texas is going to beat them. They're going to beat them. This year's the year for Texas.
Jackson?
If it's not, then Georgia Tech will.
Well, we'll see about that.
They're not going to win the SEC. That's negative.
Jackson, this is all. Here's the thing, though, Jackson. You would think one of these games, the ball would bounce the other way, so to speak. But everything keeps turning up in Georgia's favor. It's like it's meant to be for them. Like it's destiny. They're meant to win these games, and they're meant to win the whole thing. Like, Jackson, one of these things are going to go against them, you would think, but it's not. Georgia keeps winning. Like, who has this much luck on their side?
Some referees bailed them out. I mean, they get bailed out constantly. So I'm sure the refs will bail them out against this. I'm sure the refs will bail them out against Mississippi State next week. I mean, if you need the refs to bail you out against Mississippi State, then you're really pathetic, in my opinion.
But to Florida, though, Jackson, I mean, they're 3-5. I mean, they were so close to. I'd predicted a Florida upset, and they were playing really good football today.
Literally in this nightmare season for Florida already.
I mean, Jackson, they could still make a bowl, technically. They still got a shot.
Yeah, but Florida Kentucky's a freaking toss-up.
I mean, Jackson,
See? He gets my point.
Georgia against these are bad teams.
I am so ready for Georgia Tech to upset. I want Georgia Tech to hurt Georgia's feelings so bad on Black Friday while all of us are eating Thanksgiving leftovers. But before you're watching Chris Kringle showing the Winter Warlock of putting one foot in front of the other on Freeform or ABC or whatever, the holiday special should be Georgia Tech embarrassing the living crap out of Georgia with everyone watching.
Jackson, that's not going to happen.
Nothing personal against Georgia.
Jackson, that's not going to happen.
Yes, it will. Georgia
Jackson,
Tech.
we'll talk about Georgia.
Georgia Tech's not bringing their A game against
Jackson,
North Carolina. Nobody brings their freaking A game against North Carolina State. Everybody brings their A game against Georgia Bulldogs.
We'll get to it.
They brought their A game last year against Georgia, and they'll do it again this year.
And they still lost. Georgia keeps winning. Jackson, they keep taking everyone's best shot, and it's still not enough.
You say it like you want it. Like I'm telling you.
No, Jackson, I'm just
giddy.
You
say it so happy, like you want it to happen.
No, Jackson, I'm just trying to sit here and be unbiased, and you're making me laugh over here with your Georgia bias. Because Jackson, it's just like. Because it's just like, Jackson, I'm just sitting here trying to be unbiased watching this, and I'm just like, they just keep finding ways, Jackson. And don't be surprised if they play whoever they play in the playoffs and win those games. Like, Jackson, they're a team of destiny, Jackson. They're a team of freaking destiny. Like, they're going to win the whole thing. Watch it high, Jackson. Watch them. Watch Ohio State be up 21 points against Georgia, and then Georgia find a way to beat them at the end.
Crap out of Georgia, man.
Like, what's that done, you, Jackson? Mark my words.
No,
mark my words, Frank.
I mean, it'll be like basically be like a 30. It'll basically be a 20. No, like a 17-0 lead. But yeah, I mean, Georgia will try to find a way, but it'll be too late because then Ohio State will be winning 35-24 in that one. I mean, that's what would happen.
I just don't know, Jackson. They just keep winning, and it's irritating. Like, they're like the Minnesota Vikings, Jackson. They keep finding ways to win. But anywho, Ole Miss, Jackson. Ole Miss gets it done. They don't have a letdown. And Jackson, is Ole Miss a playoff team?
Yes. Unless they lose against Florida. Because, I mean, they win the next two games they're in, no questions asked.
I mean, here's the thing, Jackson. Do you think Ole Miss will be playing for the SEC title game in Atlanta next month?
I don't. That's too soon. I feel like we'll have more of an answer because they've got their piece of crap cupcake game against the Citadel.
Oh, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, Jackson. I mean, Ole Miss, Florida. That's not a gimme because Florida could win that game. Mississippi State. That's a rivalry game. We'll wait and see.
I feel like Mississippi State is going to upset Ole Miss. Like, the only thing they would prevent Ole Miss from doing is going to the ACC title, but that's it, really.
Yeah, I feel like Ole Miss is a playoff team this year, unless they stumble 2 more times. I feel like even if they lose one more, I still
please, for the love of God, don't stumble against Florida again. Don't, Ole Miss.
Because if they stumble Florida, Jackson, then they're really on thin ice. And then we'll be hearing Lane Kiffin on his social media politicking to get Ole Miss in the playoffs. But Jackson, South Carolina, what a disastrous 2025 for them. Shane Beamer, Jackson, do you think he survives this year, or do you think he's fired at the end of the year?
Why would he retire? Like, he's not retiring. Like, he's gonna be fired.
No, fired.
No, he's not gonna get fired.
I said fired, not retired.
He's not gonna get fired,
Jackson. Get your head out of the sand.
He's not gonna get fired.
Get your head out of the sand.
He's staying.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think you have to worry about Shane Beamer. He's fine. But there are some coaches you do need to worry about, though.
Oh, I will say this though, Jackson. Do you think they make staff changes? Do you think Mike Shula is gone after this year in
No
South
shit,
Carolina?
they do. No shit. I mean, they're like, yeah, they're going to.
All right then. I mean, here's the thing,
Mike
Jackson.
Shula's a
You want to talk
dumbass.
about preseason? Oh well, dadgum, Jackson. Don't bury the guy softly. Um,
Well, I mean, hey, I'm still a little bitter about 2003 to 2006 for Bama.
I see. Okay, well, don't hold that against him. Jackson, we need to be unbiased. Jackson, we need to be unbiased journalists if we're going to talk about this. But I will say this. I do think Jackson, South Carolina, and I do think, and Dave here says Otani is the best player than maybe ever. He pitches and hits better than just well. I mean, there's a lot of great baseball players. I mean, yeah, Otani, but let's not forget the OG Babe Ruth. Let's not forget Alex Rodriguez. I mean, there's a lot of great players. Big Poppy. I mean, there's a lot of Jose Bautista from the Blue Jays. Yes, Kane, I'm talking out my butt, Mr. Mountain Dew drinker. Anywho, South Carolina though, Jackson. I mean, I do think they'll look at this year as a big disappointment, but I mean, that's why I said, do you think Shane Beamer is safe? Or do you think next year will be a hot
He's
seat?
safe for 2026. I don't think you got to worry about Shane Beamer. I think you got to
Do you
worry
think he'll
about.
leave?
Do I
Think he'll
think
leave
he'll
for
leave
another
for Virginia
job?
Tech? It's a
Maybe.
possibility. Virginia
You think he
Tech
would
would be
leave
the
for any?
only possibility.
I'm about ready saying, would he leave for any other job, like
Virginia Tech is the only
UCLA?
one he probably consider. But other than that, I think he's happy in Columbia, South Carolina. I think he's gonna be. I think we're just gonna be seeing good season, bad season, good season, bad season, good season, bad season from Shane Beamer. I think that's the norm we're getting from South Carolina. Next year's preseason, it's gonna be South Carolina sucks, and then everybody is gonna be expecting them to. Well, everybody's gonna expect them to be making enough wins to go to a bowl game, but then they have a heroic 9-win season with everybody cheering. Let's get this Nets game over with.
Jackson, time for you to take your medicine, good buddy. Because what did I tell you? You were ready to throw Dave Doran out the window. And what did I tell you? Not just yet. You want to talk about me throwing people out the window? Listen here, folks. Jackson gave me so much crap this whole year. Oh, Dave Doran needs to be talked about on the hot seat. On the hot seat. He's stinking it up, NC State. Why are we talking about him? And
Well,
this is why,
he's
Jackson.
been there 12 years. This is 13th year. He was supposed to get him to greater heights, and he's not done that.
Jackson, they just beat the number 8 team in the country and potentially spoiled their dream season. Jackson, what other coach could do that? And not to mention Jackson, he was missing 2 of his top running backs.
Bob Chesney could do
Jackson,
that.
Forget that name, Jackson. Dave Doran is not going anywhere. His home is at NC State. Them players love him. That fan base loves him, Jackson.
Nobody loves Dave Doran. I'm telling you, he sucked.
They do, Jackson. Do you not hear the way NC State fans talk about him, Jackson? They love him. They love him, good buddy. Did you not see when they stormed the field tonight and the way he talked about
the
them,
team?
Jackson?
They're not a fan of Dave Doran.
I disagree, Jackson. I think they're happy with him. I mean, Jackson,
for now,
do better than
for now.
Yeah, Jackson, you tell me someone other than Bob Chesney who could go to NC State and lead them to better
Brent
heights than he
Began at
has.
Montana State could do that. I'm telling you.
I disagree.
You don't think
Jackson,
you could see either one of those guys leading North Carolina State to greatness? Like, I mean, actual greatness.
Jackson, no, because
You're never
how
gonna
do I
see
say it?
Dave Doreen lead them to an ACC title. Even in the worst year of hell for Cliffs at Florida State and Miami. It's never going to happen.
But here's the thing, though, Jackson. Why aren't you giving him credit after so much crap you have given him all year long? And I'm sitting here and listening to you give it to him. Why are you going to give him credit right now for what he just accomplished?
I mean,
With his two
you lost
starting running backs out, Jackson, half of his defense missing with injury or illness, and his starting quarterback banged up, Jackson. And he just beat supposedly one of the best ACC teams in the country. Jackson, how do you not give this man a little bit more respect? Jackson, I'm tired of you disrespecting these coaches here.
I mean,
Jackson,
if
fire
Tom
up, Jackson.
O'Brien didn't get slack after 6 seasons, I mean, that's why I'm hard on Doreen, because they've been easier on Doreen than they were on Tom O'Brien, honestly. Like, way too easy on him.
But Jackson, you got to think what the program was when he got
don't
there.
care. I don't care. You know, he was winning at Northern Illinois, getting them to a BCS Bowl, and he's not got North Carolina State to a New Year's Six Bowl once.
Because Jackson, you got to think, what is North Carolina State's expectations? They are happy if they win 7, 8 games. See, Jackson, you're making these big expectations like they expect playoffs and everything. Jackson, they're
I didn't
level
say
of
playoffs. I said you need
what
to
you
have
did too.
a New Year's Six Bowl
It's-
once every 4 to 5 years. He's not doing
Jackson,
that.
but here's the thing, though, Jackson. You're making it seem like you're putting it on a pedestal, Jackson, where NC State fans do not believe in that. Yes. You got a good point, Steve. Now I know why he's good thinking, Steve. Jackson, I know why you're being so hatred tonight. Because they beat your precious Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
That's not why.
See? Jackson. Even Steve figured you out. Jackson, hate is an ugly player on you, good
Yeah,
buddy.
right. Hey, Walter M. We appreciate you coming in, good buddy.
What's up?
Skate Rat.
But that is funny.
Up,
Listen, Steve.
Well,
he said, thank you.
It is
NC
helping
State.
Notre Dame, so that's good.
Yes, but Jackson, Georgia Tech, Jackson, the dream season is over. They
No,
will
it's
not be
not.
undefeated.
Yes,
it is. Yes, it is. Jackson, the dream season is over.
Are you just saying this
everyone
shit to piss me off? Because, like, honestly, I think you're trying to piss me off, and it's not working.
No. I'm not trying to pick you off. No, Jackson. Everybody said, oh, Georgia Tech's going to be unbeaten going to play Georgia. What a dream season. And look what happened. They put the cart before the horse. And you want to know what happens, Jackson? That horse forgot to get his hat.
But you're forgetting one thing. They're still playing for a spot in the ACC title.
Yes, but that is not what people call the dream season, though. I particularly recall our good buddy Will, you, Jeffrey, the real MVP, Dean in particular, saying, oh, the dream season would be Georgia Tech undefeated playing Georgia on Black Friday for a chance for a playoff spot. And guess what? That's not going to happen.
Well, on the bright side, they can focus more on beating up on Boston College and Pitt, and they'll beat Georgia. That I do believe.
Jackson, but with this loss, though, the ACC just got a whole lot wackier. I mean, we've got Louisville, Pitt, Georgia Tech, Virginia, and Duke are all still right there, and SMU. We got 6 teams that all still have a shot to make the title game. And here's the thing, too, Jackson. And Miami, Miami, they're just kind of dead.
Well, Miami has
they don't
that
own any title.
head-to-head win over Notre Dame, so that's kind of like their card that they've got. But that's
other
pretty
than
much
that, Jackson, their dream of going to the ACC title game is over, and their playoff dreams are all but over.
But you do have to remember
Like
this. But I realized something just now.
What's that?
North Carolina State beat Virginia week 2, and that's recognized as a non-con game for this season.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I bet North Carolina State's pretty happy about that. I mean,
here's the thing with this, though, Jackson. The thing is, yes, he said Miami cannot lose anymore, or they will be out for good. Yeah, I think even now, I'm not saying they're out, but they would need a lot to go right. They would need Notre Dame to keep winning, and they would need Louisville to win the ACC or SMU to win the ACC.
No. They don't need Louisville winning. They don't need SMU winning. They need to beat the holy hell out of Pitt. They need to beat the holy hell out of Pitt, and they need to hope that Virginia loses out to Wake Forest and Duke, or lose out to Virginia.
No. What I meant by that, Jackson, is if Louisville or SMU wins the ACC, they would still have they could say, "Oh, we lost to the champs" on their resume.
Oh, that's not going to help them, I don't think, because it's going to be they lost to the ACC conference champs.
Mm-hmm. Well, and here's the thing, too, Jackson. As it stands right now, the ACC is probably a one-bid league right now, and that's. And Jackson, they even said it tonight in the pregame for Oklahoma, Tennessee. The ACC is probably going to be a one-bid league.
Why the hell is Oklahoma, Tennessee thinking like who's calling that game? Why are Fowler and Herbstreit worrying about that game than they are about Oklahoma, Tennessee? It's like they're getting paid to worry about the ACC.
Because the reason why they brought it up, Jackson, is because they were talking about how it was a playoff elimination game possibly. And then Kurt Herbstreit said the ACC is probably a one-bid league with Miami going down again. Jackson, it was important to the game. You got to pay attention to these things, good buddy.
or their paychecks. Or their paychecks.
But good win for NC State, though, Jackson. Happy for Dave Doran, and I'm glad he finally showed you up there that he can win the big ones. He can.
There's the rest of the season.
Wait, Jackson, let him have his moment. Thank you very much. Anywho,
I let people have their moments when the season's over.
Jackson, is Vandy, are they just another case of a good story?
Well, yeah, Vandy's look pretty good, but they'll beat the hell out of Auburn. They'll beat up on Kentucky, but does Tennessee?
I'm not so sure about that.
Auburn sucks. Sure about that, Jackson. Dude, Auburn sucks.
No, I'm talking about Kentucky.
Vandy will beat Auburn and
Kentucky. Jackson, I don't know. Kentucky did beat Auburn tonight. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if Kentucky won. Well,
Kentucky and Auburn both suck. That's the thing. They both suck.
Well, Jackson, but Kentucky almost beat Texas.
Everybody brings their A game against Texas. Everybody does.
This is going off the rails already.
Yeah, we can't be going off the rails because, we can't be doing that.
Hey, you started it.
No, you started it, man.
No, you started it by your disrespectful actions. Anywho.
On who?
Jackson.
I might add.
Oh. Hold on, let me read this. Small Town 3 says Auburn will get rid of Freeze tomorrow. allowing them to have a semblance of an offense against Vandy. What do you think about that, Jack?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when Black Sunday is exactly for Auburn.
Troy Lee
It
says there
could
are
be
rails.
tomorrow. Yeah, no, we
Go
need to
ahead.
do better, Troy V. We really need to do better.
Jackson, he probably likes it when we go off the rails. That's why he's here. He likes our chaos. Hey, Jackson, that's why everyone's here. I think that if they wanted a serious show, they wouldn't be here right now. We're their comedy relief for the night.
Well,
We're
that's true.
like Jackson. We're like Fudges and Starks. See, I told you.
Well, yeah.
Anywho, back to football though. He said it's definitely tomorrow. Okay, Jackson, what do you think? Do you
At
think
this point,
that
nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me about Hugh Freeze. He could be
you think he'll
fired
go to the
tomorrow.
AD and
He could be fired tomorrow. He could be fired Monday. We don't really know. We don't really know yet.
oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, we
No,
gotta
no, no, no,
hold
no,
that.
no, no,
Hold
no.
that.
Hold
Hold
on,
that.
Jackson. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. I promise you. Listen here. He says, I'm starting the movement for us to convince Brom to come. No. You leave my coach out of this, okay? We're winning football games and we're this close that we can win the ACC. I can taste it. You leave our coach out of this. Go get James Franklin to Auburn. There you go. Take James Franklin. Or better yet, I heard Brent Price looking for a job or Deshaun Foster. I mean, those are some, or better yet, go get
Hopefully,
Chip Kelly.
Brent Pry. I mean, anyway.
I mean, Jackson, Jeff Brom needs to stay right where he's at. It's like cursing Nettie.
Yeah.
He's not going anywhere. You cut it out. Hey, you don't blow the whistle on me. Excuse me, Jackson. This is my show. You're fired. Anywho.
That's our show.
Hummus says Auburn is pathetic. Top 15 roster. You can only score 12. Yeah, ain't that the truth?
But
yeah.
Are we
Anywho,
gonna go over the Vanderbilt Texas performance?
Hold on, Jackson. You know what, Jackson? You're fired. Anywho.
You're on my stream, you're a buddy.
I show Jackson. Just to show you who has the power. Anywho.
Shit. There you go. We can play this game all night.
So bad. Last comment, and then we'll get to this. Actually the ACC's coming up, but the ACC's so bad I think Minnesota could win it. Oh Lord. Jackson, please tell me our conference isn't that bad. That Minnesota could win it.
I doubt it. Now let's go back to Austin, Texas.
Isn't California in the unfortunately? Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Stay on top of it. Stay on top of it.
Hey. I do what I want here. Thank you very much. I will talk about what I want. If I want to talk about Texas, we will talk about Texas. If we want to talk about Louisville beating everyone's butt, we will do that. Because I have control. Anywho, Texas Cal doesn't count. Jackson, Texas's offense looks like it's back to being Texas again. Arch Manning Jackson looks good.
That first touchdown by Ryan Wingo, that kind of showed me who was going to rule the day today in Austin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 75 yards. That was kind of the, like you said, that once that happened on the first play too, Jackson, which is very rare too. But good win for Texas. Jackson, and they're still very much in it for the SEC title game too.
Well, yeah. I mean, their only loss in conference play is to Florida. And of course, there's Georgia, and they've got Arkansas and Texas A&M on Black Friday.
On mute. We'll see. I mean, as for Vandy though, Jackson, their playoff hope. Do they still have any?
Oh yeah, Vanderbilt's still playoff hope.
Really? Even with 2 losses?
It's a 2-loss SEC team. What do you think?
Okay. Well, Jackson, it's because they're Vanderbilt. That's why I was asking. No need to yell.
They're gonna shell out a bunch of money, and SEC's gonna swing their land down under, of course. And then it's gonna be Vanderbilt getting in somehow, I'm sure.
I mean, we'll have to see, but this is a good win for Texas. Jackson, and they pretty much controlled this game from the get-go. I mean, the only time, Jackson, that I won't say down, but they gave up 21 unanswered in the fourth quarter. Now, was that more just them letting off the gas? I don't know. Oh, and this is a good question. Would a 10-2 Vandy get in over a 1-loss Big 12 or ACC non-champ? Probably. Yeah. Depends on who it is, though. If it's Vandy and Miami, they'll pick Miami, I think. What do you think, Jackson?
I kind of feel like Vandy gets in that scenario, unfortunately, for Miami.
Even over Miami?
Yeah. Because Vanderbilt's a feel-good story. They're that good PR story.
Okay. And he says 1 loss, too. What about Texas Tech, Jackson? If it's between Texas Tech and Vandy.
Oh, Texas Tech has to win the Big 12, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, and like Cummins says, Vandy will have the strength of schedule advantage. That is true. Now, Jackson, let me ask you something. Texas, if they're 9-3, do you think they make the playoffs?
Who?
If Texas is 9-3, Jackson, do they make the playoffs?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay. Do you think, and I'm being serious when I ask this, do you think if Texas is 8-4, they make it?
No.
Okay. Well, because you said it's the SEC. I'm just checking. Okay. Because Jackson, I've heard some people out there saying 8-4 Texas can make the playoffs. That's why I was saying it. And Dave Brown says no 9-3 team is making it.
They shouldn't, but who knows?
Well, Jackson, I guess if you're a 9-3 conference champ, you have to make it because all the conference champions.
That is true. If you're winning your conference, you're in. But if you're not winning your conference, you're out.
And like Cummins says, a 9-3 SEC could make it. Chaos needs to happen elsewhere, though. Exactly. But I will say this, though, Jackson, since we're talking about it, I'll lay out for this one because I know you've been waiting for this. You've been salivating.
Oh, you've been running your mouth about Doreen. I get to run my mouth about SMU, Mike, because I've been telling you. I've told you. I mean, how many times have I told you during the season and in the offseason? I've told you a million times. Miami is just going to disappoint you like they always do.
Now, Jackson, don't direct that at me. Direct that at our crowd. I have been with you on the Miami train. Thank you very much.
Well, no, you've been defending Miami a little bit at the beginning of the season. When they were winning, you're defending them. But when they're losing, you're like, no, you're right. And and Steve, I mean, Steve, at least he was consistent with it. He's like, you know, oh, well, you're just hating on mine. It's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I told your
Well,
asses
because
this. I told everybody's asses this. I told everyone. I told a lot of people. Miami is just going to disappoint you constantly. Oh, but they're having a great win over South Florida. Oh, they had a great win over Notre Dame. Oh, they had a great win over Florida State. Well, Florida State has gone to crap. Florida's gone to crap. South Florida win gets better. I'll give them that. Notre Dame win gets better. I'll give them that. But I told a lot of people, Miami is just gonna up and disappoint you when the spotlight isn't all on them. When the spotlight is all on them, they thrive. When the spotlight isn't all on them, they don't thrive. I mean, you really think a lot of people are sitting there thinking about Miami SMU today? No. That's why you see Miami lose. 100% Hamas here. Carson Beck is an interception machine. Hard to win when you send that on to the field, especially when you're thinking about a lot of poontang in Miami when you really shouldn't be. But
see, here's the thing.
my
Listen,
understanding though, and SMU, they came
listen.
ready to play in this one, especially after giving Rhett Lashley a contract extension, getting them all paid up.
Hold on, Jackson, real fast. This is where I'm going to stick up for Beck. Jackson, he actually did not have that many interceptions before he played guess who? DeVille. Thank you very much. Jackson, we started his downfall. Because Jackson, you look at before he played Louisville until now, he's a completely different quarterback. He actually was on pace, Jackson, to only throw 5 picks. Hence why a lot of people were picking him to win Heisman. He was playing that good. That's the thing. And here's the thing too, Jackson. And yes, I'm going to stick up for Miami because it's good for the conference. Because Louisville, yes, I'm bragging about Louisville, Caden. Do you have a problem with that? I mean, listen here, Caden. I brag about who I want. Listen here, I rep my team proud. I'm from the Ville. We rep our team proud over here. Thank you very much. If you get to brag about Ohio State, I get to brag about Louisville. Okay? Now, sit down. Anywho, back on track. But like you said though, Jackson, I understand, and I give you credit where credit's due. But like you told me with Dave Doreen, I'm going to add a caveat to yours as well, since you didn't want to give me credit. Here's the thing though, Jackson. Though it was a loss to 2 really good football teams. It's not the Miami of old. They didn't lose to 2. I didn't pick against them.
He did.
I didn't pick against them. I picked them to beat Virginia Tech. Thank you very much. But Jackson, they didn't lose to the bad teams. That you cannot say, right?
But that's the thing. But yeah, Cristobal, I'm just going to tell you right now, he's about to be in that same position Brian Kelly is in. I mean, honestly, he's going to be on a hot ass seat entering 2026. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Because they're going to get they're getting tired of that crap. They're getting tired of this whole winning the big games when everybody's talking about them, but then not winning the games that no one's talking about. They're getting tired of that crap. And they're going to continue getting tired of that crap.
Jackson, apparently Kate has a request for you. Jackson's just like, no. He has a request for you.
Oh, about this? I'd rather hear my ex-girlfriend complain about her melons and bragging about Louisville being Ohio State. No. It's like, anyway, yeah, we're gonna stay on rails for the rest of this night. We're gonna stay on rails the rest of this night. SMU, great win for them.
See, Jackson's a fun squasher, y'all. I
Well,
mean,
no,
he's a
I'm
fun
not.
squasher.
I just like to meet the 2 hour mark.
Listen, this is within topic of conversation. If Virginia wins the ACC, it's a real down year. The ACC is that bad. Hey, Virginia, Jackson can even tell you this. Jackson, what did I tell you at the beginning of the year about Virginia? Do you
Oh, yeah.
remember?
Well, Austin was telling me that Virginia could be a surprise team.
I did. If you all remember when we did our ACC predictions, I said, watch Virginia win 9 games this year. And you and everyone in the chat laughed at me. They were like, ha, ha, ha. That's funny, Austin. What are you taking?
Oh, man.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Oh, man. Like, you should definitely go to Vegas, man. Like, I mean, you should. Random
And Trojan
question,
Fights here.
how's
Well,
Miami?
mm-hmm.
Well, honestly, I think you're gonna see Miami lose another game. It's gonna be at Pitt. Their dreams will officially die. That's what's gonna happen.
I mean, I think their dreams died today, in my opinion. I know
But
they
their
lost to 2
dreams
really good teams.
officially die at Pitt.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? I mean, we're about ready to get to another team, but Notre Dame, their dreams may die at Pitt as well. We'll talk about that. And
That's
yes,
gonna be a
KU,
good one. Notre Dame at Pitt. You get through, yeah, because I mean, like it was a sloppy win against Boston College, but I mean, a win is a
we'll
win.
talk about that in just a second. But Jackson, are you ready to give SMU some credit? Because
I've been giving SMU credit.
But you kind of wrote them off though, Jackson, and I did too. I believe we both picked Miami, correct?
I said it was going to be a close one, but don't be surprised if SMU upsets them. Especially with it being a game that no one really having on their radar.
I think I said 31-27. I think is what I remember. But congrats to SMU, and they're still in the race for the conference title, Jackson. They could go 9-3 and win the whole thing, and they could get a playoff berth. But good for SMU, and Jackson, take your victory lap on Miami. Notre Dame, Jackson. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you BC was going to shock some people. I said on Wednesday, I said Boston College will cover the spread and they will almost beat Notre Dame. And every single one of you suckers laughed at me. They had it. They had it. But then Bill O'Brien's incompetence. So close. Anywho, your takeaways, Jackson.
There you go. There you go, Skate Rat. Get him. There you go, Skate Rat. There you go.
Hold on, let me read this. He said, Pitt is not beating Notre Dame. They have not faced a running back like Lover Price. Austin write Notre Dame off as a big mistake. I will not let you hear the end of it.
Get him.
What are you, like, sick of the dog on me?
Get him, Skate Rat.
Listen. Yes, listen here. I know Jackson's cheering on Notre Dame.
Here's the thing. Man, this show is so much fun, especially with all of you in the chat. And listen, you guys made this so much fun. And
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not writing Notre Dame off, but to go to Pitt and win, that's a challenge in itself. Like, people act like, oh, going to Pitt's easy. And listen, you can have all the talent in the world. You could be the most talented team on any given field. But going to Pittsburgh is different. That's what I'm saying. Like, Love Price can be the most dynamic running backs in the world. I just think going to Pitt, it's a disaster waiting to happen. It happened for Notre Dame, in my opinion. Pitt's been playing off charts lately. And I think Pitt wants to ruin any chances Notre Dame has left to make the postseason. And exactly. Exactly. Isaac Brown is just as good as Price and Love. And here's the thing with it. Notre Dame, in my opinion, they're a good football team. Maybe even great on some days. But I think when they go to Pitt, we're going to find out how much they're made of. I think Notre Dame goes down at Pitt. That's my way too early prediction.
There you go. Here's the Notre Dame beating
Jackson.
Pitt. Here's the Notre Dame beating
Jackson.
Pitt. Let's go, Notre.
Jackson, if Pitt beats Notre Dame, I'm going to have a celebration on here. Okay. Listen here. Okay.
Keep this man on topic, y'all.
He's like, Isaac Brown is nowhere near Price of Love. Excuse me. Isaac Brown, thank you very much. Is a better running back than I would say Price. Love, we can have an argument. I think Jeremiah Love is phenomenal. I think they're neck and neck.
Stop the presses for a sec. Tonight, Utah made their first punt return for a touchdown since November 2021, as they now have the lead over Cincinnati 38-14 with 1 minute and 36 seconds left. Who has Pitt beat? Nobody.
That's going to change though when they beat Notre Dame.
I doubt that. Okay, then. USC.
This is getting
USC. That's who Notre Dame beat.
And Trojan Fight says, give Jackson or Austin that running.
Well, Austin, why don't we bet $40 on Notre Dame Pitt? I'll give you $40 if Pitt beats Notre Dame. You give me 40 if Notre Dame. Like if Notre Dame wins, you gotta give me 40. If Pitt wins, I'll give you $40. Go.
Actually, Jackson, I'll up the stakes a little bit.
Okay.
Instead of money, I'll do something worse than that. Tell you what, if Notre Dame beats Pitt, I'll buy a Notre Dame jersey and wear it on air.
Okay.
But if Pitt wins, Jackson, I want you to wear a Pitt jersey.
I don't have a Pitt jersey.
If Notre Dame wins, eat crow. Notre Dame's not going to Pitt and win it. I'm sorry to tell you all. This fantasy land you all are living in. What's that, Jackson?
We can do hats instead of jerseys. What do you think about that?
What hats are no fun, Jackson? There's no shame in a hat.
There's no shame. Well, I mean, I don't know.
We'll think of something. We'll get back to you.
We will get back to it. You let us know what you think, chat. But okay.
I ain't on no meth. Hold on, Jackson. I ain't on no meth.
Oh, dude.
Straight edge.
Let's get back on topic.
Hold on, Jackson. I ain't done with these people yet. These good people, Samaritans. Hey, I'm a clean, sober man. I just recognize mediocrity when I see it. And that's what Notre Dame is. They're on mediocrity. Notre Dame is mediocrity. They're like Nebraska. They trick you. They make you think. That's where it's at.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right yeah, okay, Bill Maher. Get on with your little new rules segment.
Who's Bill Maher?
You.
I mean, seriously,
I'm just being a smart ass tonight.
This is gone off the rails. Okay, speed run.
We shouldn't go off the rails. We should be a little more civilized, like ESPN and Fox.
See, it's not just me. See, it's not just me.
Yeah, no.
See,
no. We gotta talk about Texas Tech, Kansas State.
Oh, hold on, Jackson. We're proving people wrong. Me and Steve here, we're compadres. We know what we're talking about. Anywho,
we'll right into everything, you know.
Okay, Austin, Nebraska. That's a bit. Notre Dame went to okay, yes, I apologize. Yes. How dare I disgrace Notre Dame like that? I'm so sorry. Notre Dame. You're not Nebraska. Thomas is right.
Yeah.
You went to the national
Yeah.
championship.
Okay.
That's a little disrespectful. I
Okay.
apologize.
Okay.
Hold on, Jackson. Hold on.
No, but we
Not-
should be professional. We should be professional.
Hey, listen, Jackson. What? Like, what? Unranked Iowa's better than Notre Dame. It's weird. I have to say that. Oh, Lord. Okay. Everyone rein it back in. Notre Dame, we'll put them in the back pocket for now. We'll get back to that next week. Right now, let's talk about Texas Tech.
Yeah, I'm not so sure with that statement, Dave, but okay. Anywho, back
Texas
to
Tech, Jackson.
Kansas State.
Hey, Jackson.
So
Texas
Tech has dominated Kansas State, and we've got a wild matchup between BYU, Texas Tech next week, and as we got Kansas State fighting for bowl eligibility. The only thing Kansas State can really brag about is they've still got their win streak over Kansas. Really, I'm not so sure that should be anything you brag about, but oh well. But
I will say this though, Jackson. College game day is going to be in town next week for Tech and BYU, which is going to be fun.
For once, college game day is
that's
doing something right.
Jackson, that's going to be a noon game. I was surprised. I was figuring they'd make that like a night game.
Well,
but they made it a noon game.
Typical. Well, I could go on about how I really feel about that, but that's for next time. So let's go on to Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Hold on. Whoa, Jack. Whoa. No, yee. Hold your horse. I gotta say my piece about Kansas State. Would you calm down? Holy crap, Jackson. Jesus. Put him back in the stable. He's all over it tonight. Kansas State, Jackson. Like you said, they're fighting for bowl eligibility. They looked good for about 3 quarters, and then Texas Tech's talent took over. But like you said, we'll get to that in just a second, Trojan Fight. But good win for Texas Tech. BYU, Texas Tech could be a Big 12 title game preview. Okay, now I'm going to bring this comment up because it's proper. Jackson, take your victory lap.
We'll just gotta do like a fastest 3 minute style, like Chris Berman. Anyway, the Oklahoma Sooners, great night over Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee is running out of Bobby Hill Riz. Oklahoma having a great night. John Mateer did very well, and the defense stepped up to the plate for Oklahoma tonight. So that was a fantastic night for Oklahoma. And I mean, like, how about that little scoop and score by R. Mason Thomas? Like, how about that? That got things rolling, didn't it? And Sandal was getting field goals all over the place. And
the Aguilar 2 interceptions.
Awesome. Huh?
The Aguilar 2 interceptions, Jackson, really killed their momentum because they were driving on both those drives. Jackson, he throws the pick. If Oklahoma's defense doesn't get those turnovers, we're talking about a different game. But like you said though, Jackson, is Tennessee's playoff hopes dead?
Oh, they're dead.
They went out. There's no chance.
No. But they can play spoiler to Vandy's playoff hopes. I mean, you really think that team's going to win in Gainesville? No. Tennessee's going to lose in Gainesville.
And Trojan Fight says, surely a 3-loss Tennessee team has to fall at the top 25, right? Oh, wait, SEC bias.
No, they'll still be in the top 25.
But good win for Oklahoma, though. And Jackson, you're very much in it to win $40 for this bet. But here's the thing: Oklahoma's got to win out, though. That's the thing. But looking at their schedule, they got LSU.
But remember, if Oklahoma goes 8-4, you get $40.
But if Oklahoma loses in 2 weeks to Bama, the best Jackson can hope for is 9-3, and then we end on a draw. which means nobody wins nothing. Goose egg for both of us.
Yep.
But Jackson's still very much in it. But good win though, and like we said Tuesday, this was a playoff eliminator game. The winner was going to set themselves up in great position. The loser was more than likely going to be kissing their playoff hopes and dreams bye. And looks like that will be Tennessee, unless there's some chaos. But Jackson, Virginia wins another tight one. They keep finding ways to win, good buddy.
Oh, they will, but at some point, it's going to cost them. Unfortunately.
And Jackson, for Virginia Jackson, they have the driver's seat. With Georgia Tech losing tonight, they have the driver's seat. Meaning, if Virginia wins out, they're going to play in Charlotte. And
yeah.
I mean, as for Cal Jackson, they can still hope for bowl eligibility. But would you like to say anything nice about Cal and Virginia Jackson?
Well, I'm impressed with Virginia. Cal, you suck. You jackasses. Goodbye, Cal.
Okay. Well, but Jackson, another team. My boys down at the Ville today got it done on the road in Blacksburg. Had me a little worried there. But we got it done. Jeff Braun made second half adjustments. The defense, Jackson, our defense, not enough people talk about it, but our defense, Jackson, is really, 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 really good. And that showed today, Jackson. Pitched a shutout against Virginia Tech, forced some turnovers in this game. Oh, no, Steve. Oh, no. I'm going to have to ignore that, or Jackson has to find me.
Austin, ignore it, or I will blow the whistle.
Because Jackson's work. I'm going to address this real fast. I'll be quick. Jackson, we're only at hour 17. We're good. Calm down. Jeff Braun on his way to have. Serious question, though. Do you actually think Jeff Braun will take a job at Penn State?
Oh, shit. You activated Siri on my phone. That's so
really?
Good.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I saw the microphone go up.
Oh,
it's
shoot.
Like, Siri, it's like, shit. How did it do that? You activated Siri on my phone.
Honest question, Jack.
Oh, my God.
Guys, this is why you tune into Picks and Houses and Final Whistle. We go all over the place. If you're looking for professionalism and uprightness, this is not your show. I'm sorry to tell you. This is your show.
Me and
Jackson.
We promise you.
Jackson, I think that's why they keep coming here, because they can't wait to see our goof ups. But he says money talks.
Money talks, bullshit.
I think it's a good win. If he does leave, which I don't think so, he's at his alma mater. It's where he's always wanted to be. And here's my thing: who would we even get to replace him? Would be my question. I mean, that's a whole nother rabbit hole we can go down. But Jackson, when are you going to let that Bob Chesney horse die?
I'm not going to. Never.
Ugh.
He's a winner.
But good win.
If your coach
leaves, hey, we beat James Madison.
Well, I thank you, Rough Rider. We appreciate your support, good buddy.
Jackson, now I know he's messing with me.
Do not make Austin go through the torture 7-5 again.
Jackson, now I know he's trying to get us off topic with that.
Anywho, Virginia Tech is not going to a bowl game.
Oh, it's possible, Jackson.
No, they're not.
They could win. I mean, they have to win next week, of course, but a good win. We got Cal on the horizon, and the defense, Jackson. Put some respect on our defense's name.
Well, Florida State does suck, you're right, and they'll probably somehow they could upset Miami, and I could see them upset Virginia Tech, but Miami will see.
Yes. Hold on, Jackson. Michigan. Woo. Not the best looking performance at home, but got it done.
God, that was hell.
Jackson was Michigan maybe looking ahead a little bit.
There's not a good look for Michigan, I can tell you. That was bad.
Or is Purdue better than we all think?
No, it's just everybody brings their A game against Michigan, but you shouldn't be playing like that against a 2-win Purdue team.
This is good. I have to read this, Jackson. He says, I'm here to see all the carts in front of the horses. Who knows, might save a baby from backwater gone too wrong. See, Jackson, we're like a superhero comic. But good win for Michigan, though. Well, actually, a sloppy win for Michigan. And Purdue, Jackson, just that close. West Virginia, Jackson. Where was this all year?
Well, they're injured. They've got a bunch of injuries, man. They're pretty messed. They're pretty dinged up, my guy. I mean,
I understand that, Jackson, but Houston, what was that? We were talking delightful about you, and we thought maybe
it's the first time. It's the first time since September 20th of 1980 that Houston has lost a home game as a ranked team versus an unranked opponent. And it's the first time since October 30th, 2021 that West Virginia has beaten an AP ranked opponent. Humongous win by West Virginia. Humongous performance by Scotty Fox. Oh, you're muted, Austin. You're muted. There, you're unmuted, good bud.
I'm unmuted now. Okay. See,
cheers
we're just
to Joey
off the rails,
Foster.
But
yes, our very good friend.
Yes, West Virginia getting a much needed win. But as for Willie Fritz Jackson, Houston, I mean, still 7-2, still a good season. But do you think they can still make the Big 12 title game?
It's a possibility. But what an excruciating loss for Nebraska.
Listen, Jackson, if it was anybody else other than you, I would be giving them an earful right now. But what did you tell me? Oh, Matt Rule, he's getting that Scott Frost stench off. Nebraska's going to win these close ones. They're going to win these games. And what happened, Jackson? He blew it again at home. I should have picked USC. I should have, and I was going to. And you talked me out of it. Daggone you, Jackson. Go ahead.
Well, USC's no prize either.
But Jackson, you cost me my record. I was doing so good.
I cost you.
I don't like to lose my record for picks.
Well,
It makes us look bad, Jackson. Like, Jackson, you're trying to convince me Nebraska is not mediocrity, and then they do this.
They're not it's not like Nebraska is going 7-5 or going 4-8 or 5-7. Relax.
But here's the thing, though, Jackson. You were talking up Matt Rule and this Nebraska team all year. Oh, Nebraska.
Oh, yes, Nebraska, I do, Steve. I do want to see Blue Bloods be good. I do. And I want to see the non-Blue Bloods do good. Come on.
Yeah, he said Nebraska propaganda. Matt Rule fooled them. And he said Jackson doesn't want Big Ten Blue Bloods to be good. And Trojan Fight says, honestly, USC played bad enough to lose. I really say they got bailed out when the Nebraska running back Trippett fell down in the backfield on 4th down. And yes, I will say Dylan Raiola did get hurt. And like you said, there was a lot of things that did go USC's way tonight. I will give them that. But still, though, Jackson, if you are a team Jackson that you say you are, you should be able to overcome all that, should you not?
Look at
Serious
Dave
question.
Valentin's comment.
No, but look at Arizona State today, Jackson. They overcame it.
They're Arizona State.
If you were as good as you, but if you're
Iowa
as good as you
State is
say you are,
banged up
Jackson,
all over the place. That's something you got to
I
remember.
don't care, Jackson. Here's the thing: if you are going to tout a team, Jackson, they need to back it up. Because Jackson, I want you to hold Nebraska to the same standard you would anybody else.
I did
Yes, they
hold
got injuries.
Nebraska the same standards as everybody else.
Okay, then Jackson, admit it. I understand the backup guy, Braille got hurt. I'm not discrediting that, but they should have been prepared for that. If they're the team they say they are, it should be next man up, kind of like with Ohio State, or like what happened with Bama when Tua went down. You should always be ready to play and be good. Like, come on, Jackson. Are you ready to get off this Nebraska hype train?
Well, Nebraska's out of the playoffs, so what is there to be hyped up about? I'm just saying.
Over here, Matt Rule's going to get him to a Big Ten title game. Mr.
I
Hype him
didn't
up
say
over
they were
here.
going to get a Big Ten title game this year.
But you said it, though.
You're putting words in my mouth.
No.
I said he would get him to a
not.
Big Ten title eventually.
You said in his third year, and this is his third year.
I said he would get him close to a Big Ten title in his third year.
Oh, look at Jackson backtracking now, everybody.
I'm not backtracking. Nobody's backtracking.
Jackson, go look at the tape. You said Nebraska will make the leap to the Big Ten title game because in Matt Rule's third year, what he does at programs. You absolutely said that.
But I get...
You're busted, Jackson.
No, I'm not.
You're busted, Mr. Nebraska lover.
Why are you going at me? There's other people you should be going at. Come on.
Well, Jackson, you're the only one I'm talking to.
Yeah, I know.
Like, we don't have these other people where I'd be going at them too. Just like you went at me for my takes. What you give me, Jackson, I give back to you.
There you go.
But good win for USC. And Jackson, you owe Lincoln Riley an apology.
No, I don't. I don't owe anyone an apology. No, I don't.
You owe Lincoln. Yes, you do.
If USC will bring back the Notre Dame USC rivalry for 2026 and beyond, then I will apologize to Lincoln Riley. But until that condition is met, I will not say diddly do to Lincoln Riley.
Here's the thing, Jackson. Here's the thing.
I mean, you're acting like you beat Ohio State. That's the thing, though. Like,
but Lincoln Riley is another one of them coaches, Jackson, you give a lot of crap to. And then when he does something about it, Jackson, you give him no credit.
I mean, again, he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna disappoint you like your boy Mario Cristobal is, like your boy Brian Kelly is. See, Walter Skate Rat gets it. Skate Rat gets it.
I mean, I don't think USC's scared of Notre Dame. They just don't need them anymore. That's the thing.
I wouldn't say that. I think they need Notre Dame a lot. I mean, I think.
And listen,
I think USC
needs
Notre Dame, and I think Notre Dame needs USC a lot. But we're not doing this again. We're not wasting. We're not doing.
Hold on.
No, we're not.
On, Jackson. Hold on. I want to read this because this is important. He said the ball's in Notre Dame's court. They could play in September and don't want to. That's fair, Jackson. If Lincoln Riley and Gene Cohen have said, we will play Notre Dame, but in September, and Notre Dame's sitting there like, nope, don't want to do it, then that's on them.
I'm going to tell you
then
this.
You need it.
I think this stuff, like, I think pushing away the Notre Dame rivalry is going to make USC look bad. I really think it is. And especially if it's not getting USC to the playoffs like they think it will. Because I'm going to tell you, this is going to look bad on Lincoln Riley and Jen Cohen. Not the not the fans, not the players, but the athletic director and the head coach that are making this decision. Now, yes, Lincoln Riley was saying that Notre Dame, USC, he loves that rivalry, just like how he loved the Red River rivalry at Big Ten Media Days. But it was like a kid being busted by mom and dad. He had to say whatever to cover his own ass. He was caught, so he was just covering his own ass. And he's going to continue to cover his own ass like he always will. And USC is going to get beat by Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon next year. And then you're going to see Lincoln Riley. You're going to hear fire Lincoln Riley chants is what you're going to hear from USC Nation. That's what I think you're going to hear. Just like you did with Brian Kelly this season. But if USC gets to the playoffs next year because they don't have the Notre Dame rivalry, then you're not going to hear fire Lincoln Riley.
I was about to say, Jackson, if USC makes the playoffs next year, and we'll leave it at this because we still got a couple more games. If USC makes the playoffs, Jackson, then we won't hear nothing about it. And then Jackson, basically, your hope for Notre Dame USC will not be there.
The whole United States of America is going to be sobbing. I guarantee you. Everybody is going to be sobbing about this game going.
Depends on what side of the fence you lean on. But speaking of sobbing, though, Jackson,
you're going to miss it. You're going to be sobbing for it. You will. You know you will.
Actually, Jackson. Actually, to be honest with you, I probably won't miss it.
I mean, you're going to get excited over USC Rutgers. Now I know you're saying it to piss me off. I know you are. You're
actually, Jackson. No, actually, being serious, Jackson, Rutgers USC is kind of exciting in all seriousness.
Yeah, that's kind of you're screwing with me. You are.
No, actually, Jackson, I always like those type of games. I've always been that way.
Nobody does.
But anywho,
well,
hey, Jackson,
that's the beauty of this show. He's the jokester and I'm the serious one. Like that's what makes this show fun.
Hey, Jackson, Cal, Virginia got me excited today. I actually watched that entire game. Well, I was watching Louisville, too. I was watching double boxes. I got excited.
Yeah, you're getting excited.
But speaking of not excited.
I think you need the holy water, my guy. You need the holy water.
Well, Jackson, the reason why I got excited because I thought Cal.
You got excited over Cal. But at least you're not Florida State, which we will get to later on.
Yes, Rutgers, Jackson. Yes, they're done. Let's move on.
Oh my! Duke wins their second straight game against Clemson. That's so weird in college football. Do you want to know what this feels like to me with Clemson, Austin? It feels like the Bobby Bowden era of 2001 to 2009, where the years where Florida State was winning the ACC wasn't all that impressive. 2002, 2003, 2005 were not impressive years. It didn't feel like 1987 to 2000, where they were always finishing in the top 5 and getting a couple national titles. Same thing with Clemson. 2015 to 2020, they were winning natties. They were dominating the ACC. Everybody wanted to beat Clemson. But 2021 to now, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a disappointing Clemson team, honestly. I mean, this is the first 5-loss team for Clemson since 2010, where they finished 6-7 with a loss in the Mikey Car Care Bowl to South Florida. And I'm telling you right now, I think the game is past Dabo Swinney by. I think, honestly, you're never going to see this Clemson team win ACC titles or get to national titles. And if you do see them in the playoffs, you're not going to see them win a playoff game. Not for the rest of this decade. I think. I mean, if you're losing a tight one to a Manny Diaz Duke team, this is not a Mike Elko Duke team. This is not a Wallace Wade Duke team from the 1930s and 40s. This is a Manny Diaz. This is Duke. Just Duke. And it's in your own backyard.
I mean, here's the thing, Jackson. Manny Diaz is a good coach. I do. I think he's a good head coach. And Duke, they're still alive for the ACC title race. They're still there. And Steve says it's ACC. Steve, if I could describe the ACC in one word this year, it'd be unpredictable. You never know who's going to win on any given Saturday. But like you said though, Jackson, Dabo, I don't like to say this because he is a legendary head coach. But you might be right, Jackson. The time may have passed him by. He won't recruit. Not recruit. He won't go in the portal, Jackson. And I understand he builds his teams his way. I understand that. But as for Duke, Jackson, they can still play for the ACC title game. Everything they want's right in the middle of it. And they got Virginia, so they've got a chance.
True.
But Jackson, speaking of head coaches, Dave Aranda getting a big time win over Central Florida.
Oh God, UConn massacre my boy UAB.
Well, hold on, Jackson. Did you want to say anything nice about Baylor?
Good win for Baylor. South Central Florida, I wish you a lot of luck. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I didn't sound like that British lady from Weakest Link, but good try there.
UConn's bowl eligible. Army beats Air Force. North Texas, Jackson.
Oh my God, Army Air Force. That was a great game right there. And North Texas Navy, that was a great game as well. Like, we both felt like this would be a trap game for Navy because they're sitting there thinking about Notre Dame. And it was like, nope, not happening. North Texas got watching. And
Jackson, North Texas keeps looking good. Good win for them. As for Navy, they won't be ranked when they play Notre Dame. Buffalo got it done. Jeff Sims, Jackson, goes to Jack Trice Stadium and gets it done. How about them Sun Devils, good buddy?
They got it done. Iowa State disappointed everybody once again. But great win by Arizona State.
And Jackson, mathematically, Arizona State is still very much in the race for the Big 12 title game. But they will be without Sam Leavitt the rest of the way. So,
oh man,
we'll see what happens. Let's see if Arizona State can keep weathering the storm. East Carolina, New Mexico, Jackson stuns UNLV, and the Mountain West will not have the champion this year. Minnesota, Jackson's going bowling. Jackson, Michigan State plays them tough, but PJ's rolling his boat to bowl eligibility. Pitt avoided the trap game before they go to Notre Dame. Liberty, Western Kentucky, and Jackson, the home winning streak of Boise State is over. Fresno dominates Boise. What about that, good buddy?
Good win for Fresno. Like, how about those Bulldogs, man? Like, why isn't Matt Entz looked at as a coaching candidate? I mean, I'd want to go get him.
And Dave says, ugly win, but a win is a win. Exactly. But like you said, though, Jackson, the group of 5 champion will probably be out of the American this year. With Boise going down in the Mountain West, looks to be that way. But Old Dominion got it done. Louisiana. Mississippi State, Jackson wins a thriller in Fayetteville. and the Bulldogs are 1 win away from bowl eligibility. Like say anything nice about this game, Jackson.
Oh man, they ended a long conference losing streak. That was a nice win, and I'm glad they beat that stupid pervert Bobby Petrino. Put him in his place. I don't want to see Bobby Petrino being the Nets head coach in Fayetteville. Like, because
Jackson, Arkansas
I think
fans are wondering.
Petrino's a little more worried about unfinished business in the back room, if you know what I mean. And I don't want to be seeing that if I were Arkansas.
He said, "Poor Bobby Petrino."
Oh, poor Mississippi. No, poor Taylor Green at Arkansas. I think you misspelled Taylor Green. I don't feel bad for Bobby Trent. He's a pervert. He's a pervert. I don't feel bad for Bobby Trent.
But good win for Mississippi State, though. Kansas Jackson keeps it rolling. Western Michigan beats Central Michigan.
Are we ready to have
Arizona.
the retirement talk of Deion Sanders? Because I'm feeling like, I mean, I'm feeling bad for him, man.
Maybe he needs to step away for a minute, not retire. I mean, Jackson, I know his health, they said, is bad, but
if you're having a blood clot, I'm worried about Deion Sanders. I'm worried about the team. I'm worried about the coach. I'm worried about everybody in Boulder. Nice win by Arizona, but I don't know.
Yeah. This is one, we like to have a lot of fun. Like, as you can tell, me and Jackson get into tissy fits sometimes with one another. As you can tell, we like to have a lot of fun. But when it comes to these things, this is serious stuff. This is one of them. This is bigger than football. This is a man's health we're talking about.
Yeah.
This affects his family. This affects everything. So we try to treat this with as much seriousness as possible when talking about this subject.
Oh man, then we got San Diego State dominating.
Hold on, Jackson. I wasn't finished yet.
Sorry.
I was about ready to answer your question. Hold on. But maybe he should just step away for a minute. Just take himself a break, and then come back in 2 or 3 years. Like you said, I do feel bad for Deion. But as you said, for Arizona, good win. And just take your break, Deion. Take your break. Get your health right. Don't literally hurt yourself, hurt your health over Colorado. Don't do that. San Diego State's undefeated in the Mountain West. They still own that victory over Cal. Oh my gosh, Jackson. It actually happened. Kentucky beat Auburn in Jordan-Hare. Oh my gosh. Jackson, and you were so happy. Jackson, rip Hugh Freeze a new one real fast because you said you were going to if they lost.
Here's what I say to Hugh Freeze. Get out of here, fuck boy. That's my
Lord.
Hugh Freeze, because he is one.
Oh Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we just went from PG-13 to rated R all of a sudden.
Jackson nuts, man. Like, I mean, like that whole quarterback room of Auburn, it's bad. It's terrible. I mean, how's Jackson Arnold working out for me? Not. I mean, you're literally scoot your butts across the floor over beating Baylor. You beat Baylor. Oh, and they outgained you in total yards, but you're still like scoot your butts across the floor, bragging, drinking that beer, drinking beer kids, those beer snakes over beating Baylor. Like, really? My God. They're pathetic. I mean, that whole, oh my God. Auburn, the University of Footboys, with Hugh Freeze and Stephen Pearl, and when I was talking with Tucker Harlan on my Jack Sane episode of this week, I was hearing from him when Stephen Pearl was at Tennessee, he was calling himself Stephen fucking Pearl. Like, that's a guy who worries more about his own image than he is. Like, I don't know. Maybe he turns out to be as good of a coach as his dad, Bruce Pearl. But right now, I think Bruce Pearl should kind of fuck off from the political scene. Stop worrying about certain political interviews that went viral. And anybody that's really watching the political scene, you'll know what I mean by that. Like, honestly, I think Bruce Pearl should worry more about his son coaching and teach him how to be a good coach. Like, just kind of give him a few points. He should worry more about that than his freaking Fox News appearances or his freaking Outkick appearances. Like, in my opinion, that's what Bruce Pearl should do, but whatever. I'm not Bruce Pearl, so I'm not going to tell him what to do. Oh, my God. Oregon State, great win over Washington State. I like Oregon State more than Auburn right now.
Jackson, Oregon State wins the Pac-2. They didn't win the championship because they're going to play them again.
On rivalry week.
Yes. So they haven't won the Pac-2 championship yet, but this is an ugly win to get them there.
What's up, Wolverine?
Jackson, what's up? Florida State, Jackson. How about them Seminoles getting back on track?
You beat the hell out of Wake Forest. You're supposed to. Now get the hell out of here, Florida State.
Whoops, wrong button.
Your season sucked, man. I mean, really?
My bad. Hit the wrong button again. It's okay. Here we go. Score update, 45-14. Utah spanking.
Oh, man, I was watching Utah Cincy on my laptop, and the way Utah just scored that last touchdown, that was awesome, man.
Okay. Let me get back to this. And
yeah, we got to get you back. Yeah, douche Pearl. You got that right, Hummus.
Douche Pearl. Okay, where are we at? Oh,
I'm just kind of being a dick to Bruce Pearl in general. Like, I was like, but I will never be a dick to him about him being fired by being forced to resign by Tennessee, because that's one thing that I think was stupid. I mean, like, you're gonna fire the man because he went over to a player's mama's house for a barbecue. Like, come on. And all these other coaches are like screwing around with secretaries, doing things they shouldn't with their fingers. Come on. And you're worried about a grown ass man going to a barbecue. Come on. It's like
Arkansas State. Oh, go ahead.
That's good for Arkansas State.
Good for Arkansas State. We talked about those. Coastal Carolina putting a beat down. UTSA, Jackson, spoiling Tulane's dreams.
I think John Summerall was thinking about other jobs, honestly. He's getting a little too interested.
Memphis got it done. North Carolina, Jackson. How about Bill Belichick getting it done in the Dome?
Good win by
Got
Belichick.
anything nice to say?
Getting it done. That's a great win by North Carolina. I mean, they finally get one. I mean, you're beating up on a depleted Syracuse team. Okay.
Jackson's like, not impressed.
Wait, did we get all these games? Were there any others we left out, like Saturday games?
Yeah, we got them all.
Oh, we call them all like Pokemon. There you go.
Yep. And we got to acknowledge this game first, just so we do our due diligence. Louisiana Tech beats Sam Houston, Jackson. Say a quick, nice word to Sam about this game, so they don't feel left out.
Best of luck to Sam Houston. You've got nowhere to go but up. Congrats on your ass whooping, Louisiana Tech. Happy Halloween.
Okay.
No, North Carolina doesn't get a happy Halloween from me.
Oh, okay. Well, Bill Belichick got a happy something, but we'll leave it at that. I stole your joke, Jackson, but that was week 10. Well, we still got 2 games going on. San Jose State and Hawaii's in a barn burner.
Utah's beating the living hell out of Cincy. It is over for your boys, Austin. They shouldn't even.
It's not over. It's one loss. Calm down. But real quick, looking to week 11, the top 25 matchups, give you a sneaky little preview of what's next week. Tulane, Memphis, Northwestern SC, Houston FSU. Of course, we got Oregon going to Kinnick, Indiana, Penn State's next week. BYU Tech on ABC. Holy crap. Purdue looking to spoil Ohio State's season. A&M Missouri, Syracuse Miami. My boys at home against Cal. Bama LSU.
Beat the hell out of
LSU can L That's a good saying. He said, Sam Houston, we have a problem or maybe several. That's true too. That's true too. Navy Notre Dame's next week as well. So we got some good games coming down the barrel for week 11, which we'll be here as always to make our picks for those games as well. But Jackson, there's also a couple other things as well. And I'm going to acknowledge his comment, but leave it alone for now. Steve, we will talk more about this on Tuesday, okay? Bring your hide back in here Tuesday night, and we will talk more about it. Bring your peanut butter Buckeye butt in here, because that's what a Buckeye is, right? Peanut butter? I think so, yeah.
God.
So, anywho, bring it back in here, and we'll talk more about it. But as for tonight, though, no, Jackson, there was a certain team on a bye this week. Didn't have much going on.
Well,
But
yeah.
There's some.
but-
Hold on. I'm going to send it off to you. Let me do my thing. But there was plenty going on the Alabama channel this week.
Yeah.
And as always, keep it very busy during a bye week. Jackson, take it away.
Well, I'm going to be honest, though. Like, we've got some magic on Alabama with the Voice of College Football. Jeffrey and I were bringing